Assalamualaikum. Today is for the water system. Here I will tell about how the water softener bin function. Firstly, make sure the valve being open for the water supply to flow to the softener. Then turn on the switch of the softener for the operation of the softener. So before that, I will explain a little bit about the softener. Why the softener is needed? It is because from the water supply, there have a content which is in the water have a calcium, chlorine, magnesium, and sometimes there have a fluoride, which all these are called sodium ions or maybe hard water. Process to remove the hard water from the water supply. So here the tank that beside softener is the salt. In the water softener contain resin in the form of small beads. Salt remove limes from the water by exchange the calcium ion in hard water with the sodium ion they contain. And then beside the salt, there are substance of additional chemical which is therefore item, which is first powder catalyst and stabilize oxygen, which is to control the per boiler and the boiler oxygen for the corrosion and react rapid with the dissolved oxygen. So next is alkalinity booster, which is their function to maintain the alkalinity at the range of the optimum range. And the third one is an aqueous blend of phosphate and polymeric dispersant, which is to control the corrosion and disposition in boilers. And lastly, slug dispenser, which is it contains of special polymer to keep the slug accumulate in the water, and slug will disperse when blow down. So this is an example the salt that function in water softener to remove the lime from the water by exchange the calcium ions in hard water with the sodium ion detergent. And this is an apparatus to check the water parameter before the softener is been going. So when do the experiment, this is the water parameter, which is pH as a pH unit, and then control limit 10 to 11.5, and then for the dissolved solid, the maximum is 2500 ppm, and next the sulfide 20 to 70 ppm, and alkalinity 350 to 700 ppm, and then the chloride maximum is 600 ppm. The cycle of the concentration not bigger than 20 cycle, and then lastly the feed water hardness is maximum 3 ppm. So for this information data, just download it at the website of Boiler Training Unit with the other data information. So next, this is how we proceed to use this softener. So this arrow show at the date time, which is now is 12:31 time, and then to next it, just click here and click again. So when the arrow show below, there will tell about the regeneration time or day, which is now is 16 or 5 p.m. And then next we turn again So now the arrow show above, so it tells for the day 1 for the operation. And next is the digit 5 is show the salt amount, and next is 1.6 is the capacity of the salt, which is around 2 kilo. After all of this had set up, let it run and it ready to use on the boiler.